EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Already here, they'll audible to something else. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up second down. This defense for the Steelers very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Now he's flushed out right, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. This goes to Barber, the running back. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. And his throw is incomplete. You look at the Steeler defense. They're a tough unit to throw against. Currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
It appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Throwing to start the drive. Hopkins. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Hopkins. He's going to let it go again. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
I'm trying to figure out why this nigga just slowed down.
Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great
why
field
the nigga
position.
slow down
2
is the
plays later,
question.
they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works
Funny
like
as
that.
hell, though.
That's a momentum swing
That nigga literally just basically
Your defense
stopped.
comes off the field,
Okay.
bouncing, grooving, they're fired up,
Noted.
and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. You look at this Steeler defense. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but pretty nice effort.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
They go play action here on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
I want to know why the fuck the injury is so high in the league. Every game you see at least 4 or 5 people getting hurt. Damn.
This is 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Gregory. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and
this
goal
nigga
coming up
out
as they
too.
get him down at the
That shit
6-yard
crazy.
line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
I never seen no shit like that. And every game, like, my top receivers are all injured. My fast receivers are all injured.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Slot man moves right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. In motion goes the tight end. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's something else you should be going.
You in a deep blue and you went too far back. It's crazy.
Answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Up the middle they go. Friedman. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
The Steelers at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 2.
They'll send Gibbons in motion. Operating from the gun. Hopkins.
That's going to be incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
That was a good play, though.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Hopkins.
He's standing back there, move up.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
I'm not getting that.
Knocked away and incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Madden, stop cheating.
Before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They must have. It's caught inside the
Madden,
25.
stop that shit.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
In motion, the tight end. Back to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Here's 2nd and 8.
This nigga that.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
That's 2 times, bro. That's 2.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Steelers have regained the lead.
That's 2 times I done missed a pick, bro.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a
That's
frozen rope.
stupid
I like
shit I
it
be
when you
talking
bring the
about.
diamond into the game. I'm going back
That's
to the
2 picks I
gridiron.
done
Had some
missed.
heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
You throw, what, a touchdown strike?
there you go. That's my man in concert.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That's 2 picks I done missed.
And he'll take it up past the 25
Yeah, so
to the 26
trying
yard
to
line.
finish up everybody trades for their quarterbacks and shit. Quarterbacks and shit. And the season kickoff tomorrow.
Two picks I done missed.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Going to throw right side here, complete.
Why is this nigga slow?
Down to the 35-yard line. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's McKinney. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things working
double
now,
making.
and he's
Or man
really
and man.
capable of
One or the
finding an
other.
escape route and still getting a decent gain.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Good job, man. Just push my nigga back 5 yards.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Second and 13. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
So is you blitzing him or what?
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gregory. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Boy, they have a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. Now another timeout called for by the offense.
Apparently he got a field advantage or some shit.
To what will be an important 4th down. Now the Chiefs spring on their field goal unit. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt.
That's what it
And
seems
his
like.
kick is indeed good, and that will tie things at 17.
I couldn't get 2 picks.
So they put together a good little drive there, but
I
ultimately
missed
stalling out the
1
red zone.
read.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield, as you mentioned.
Oh, that's
Thank you.
coverage and intercepted.
That's the first book.
The Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this.
They didn't even let me switch stick over there either.
And the defensive
They're like,
reacted,
when they know where to throw it, they're going to throw the ball
so
at.
when
They're not going to let
in
you
zone and they
switch.
see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to
Yeah,
know
man.
where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Throws right side, and that's complete. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two.
Illegal
shy of the
touching.
30.
That's not one you see often, illegal touching, and unfortunately for them,
did I go out of bounds or was I forced out of bounds? That's two different things.
When you come back in, that'll draw a flag every time.
Second and 10. They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's McKinney. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on third down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. He'll look to throw. Going up top.
I'm going to throw it in my running back. I press circle. That's on me, coach. That's on me, coach. I looked at my running back. I pressed circle. That was on me.
Charles, he had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another
that's on me, coach.
That's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski. Maybe not a touchdown, but, boy, he's playing really well.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
That's on me, coach.
A final shot before break. Hopkins, he's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. And they'll try to run the option here. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps
I
it
passed
himself
him.
there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back.
The hell, they switch stick me off instead of hit sticking. What the hell is that, Madden?
Through tacklers that time to pick up
That
6.
switch sticks me off
Decided to hand it
for a
off
hit
that
stick,
time on the
which
run pass
is weird as
option.
hell.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
That was weird as shit.
Operating from the gun. Hopkins. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Yeah, keep going.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. On 4th down, Hopkins.
And they still give up the cross. It's crazy.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Back to throw. Hopkins.
You can have that.
Quickly here, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Hopkins. Got his hands caught for a Steelers touchdown.
I can't finish my adjustment.
From 17 yards out. And the Steelers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Have 3 touchdown passes. You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Damn, Daniel Jones!
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to
What the f*** is that, man?
offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part
That was
for
the
him,
bullshit I be
he's got
talking about in
second
this
and 3rd down
game.
to fall back on.
They give me a red pass.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. He'll find Barber out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Barber.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Welcome to the screen.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Well, the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now the Chiefs bring on their field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter.
That's crazy, bro.
Points,
I be forgetting what's the damn 4th down rule in this bitch.
Because I think you needed to answer back with something.
That's twice I ain't go for it.
Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
4th down, the first, next time. Looking to the left, all opponents on the 2nd half, you may go for it anytime. 4th down only. 4th down.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And he's still... Oh, my God. That shit is so funny, bro. That nigga delayed, then speed up once he get past him. It's alright, though.
The Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
That was cute.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
That's so cute.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Damn, 71, you ain't blocked shit. What up, Court? What real? What real, my boy? Welcome to the stream.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there for KC. 47 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. He'll look to throw.
I can't understand how these niggas don't. Niggas can't block worth a damn. I see.
He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6.
Look at that. Domed out. He stopped. Why you stop, fool nigga?
Now the Steelers put
Nigga dumbed out for what?
Defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining.
I don't know, man.
Here in this 3rd quarter.
How you dumb out as a nobody is fucking blitzing.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now back to throw.
I can understand you dumb out then, but you don't dumb out. You dumb out when you don't have to dumb out.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
He'll drop to throw.
Niggas dumb out when you don't have to fucking dumb out.
Just as he was letting that go, that could have been worse.
That's cute.
4th down. How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field.
Okay, we can move players around as as long as they blitz, right? Okay, that's cute.
So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize.
That's about 3 possessions I done got hold.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means
he threw 2 picks. I don't get one.
Stays engaged in this
And
game.
he threw a fucking a wheel route. I didn't stop the running back. Apparently.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night.
I don't got hold on 3 possessions. Ooh, 42. I don't know.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Hopkins.
Yeah, my nigga just standing there now. That nigga ain't going nowhere. Nigga stood there.
But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays, because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from.
I'm talking, my boy just stood there. He ain't gonna play his own.
There on the keeper, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up 1st downs.
Operating from the gun, Hopkins.
Man, he still kept that. My zone just I'm zoning, I guess. It was just fucking match, I guess. Put you on the blue for a reason.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Hopkins.
Ew. So I put my nigga on a deep blue again. This nigga just does not match defense. That was cute.
Here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
That was cute.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's
conservative.
These guys are going to get the football at the 23.
So problems compounding themselves.
Yeah, I know I got hold.
They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel.
And that's even more.
Right in front of our eyes.
A holy shit right there.
Answers and quickly.
So you can't do nothing when you're a line act like they don't want to fucking block. They dumbed out like what 3 possessions, and the nigga not even blitzing.
Now a play fake
Look
here
at
on 1st down.
Another one. Another one. And that's nothing. There's nothing to it. The nigga just lobbed the ball up to the nigga. The nigga just catch the shit. And then, like, that shouldn't be no touchdown. It's either incomplete or a fucking pick. 6-6. That was cute. Let's say the nigga fumble again. Nigga ain't fumble not once. Nah, that's too funny his own.
And not willing
this nigga did.
Fumble. He'll sit on this one.
This nigga really just. You can't make this shit up. He threw books I couldn't get. He threw touchdowns that shouldn't been fucking touchdowns.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their mini-2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to look deep down the field. And this will be caught at the 30. A big play there for KC. 41 yards. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now he's forced out right.
Good defense. Good man defense.
And now it's 3rd down. You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
He has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit
If I would have threw that to the back of the end zone, 9 times out of 10, even though I placed that bitch in the back of the end zone, I would not catch.
3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 19. Back to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in for a
That's the thing about it.
Touchdown.
Don't say I'm not ready.
A great play there. 38 yards. And the Chiefs have
got it my 6'5", 6'6" speed player got fucking hurt.
They'll try and throw for it.
That nigga dude didn't get hurt. That nigga got hit about 30 times. And he got 99 speed. My nigga ain't got 99 speed. My nigga got like 96 or some shit like that.
In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
Well, I don't get onside kicks, dude.
And this doesn't work.
I don't get them shit.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because
nigga that allowed the ball up in the fucking end zone. He still catch. My nigga ain't do shit.
Field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line.
Man, somebody in my damn comments said I can't stop the run. I said, damn right. You damn
After
stupid.
the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Hopkins. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Bang, bang.
That was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think of a play like this as a corner. You've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Flushed out right.
Yeah, he outrun me is crazy.
Inside the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling
96
there.
speed BB get burned by a fucking quarterback.
But there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to take it.
What should I be talking about in this game, bro? My nigga even... Why would you start if you running towards the motherfucking... That shit weird.
Touchdowns. And the Steelers tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 23.
Nah, nigga, why would I cut my mic off? Fuck no, nigga.
Kickoff team on the field now as they will send
Why you not scoring? Why you not making playoffs? Why you can't buy a win, fuck nigga?
Sheds off the tackle. And he nearly broke.
I'm still gonna keep scoring. Shit, even though they hold me.
They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Actually. It's levels to Madden shit, bro.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage
Let me
of
see
offense.
something.
They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss.
That's caught inside the 20.
Oh, he didn't move into the line.
Take it on in
He
for
can't
a
buy a
Chiefs
win.
touchdown.
A
big play there.
The nigga that dick riding, the one that's in my division. Why you not scoring? Why your ass ain't make playoffs? Why you can't make playoffs? You been this motherfucker longer than me. You can't even buy a motherfucking win.
So the Chiefs opt to keep the offense out there, and they'll line up to go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw.
I was on that in the back of the end zone anyway.
Intercepted. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
Nope.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it.
I never seen no much bullshit in the game. Yeah, I never seen no much bullshit in the game.
So they obviously decline that, and it is a touchdown.
They still have the option. Let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Extra point right down the middle.
Yeah, I don't know fuck. I mean, y'all said my team was fucking suit up and shit. These niggas get hurt more than any damn thing. Oh my god. I done seen it all, boy. I done seen it all. Come on, we better run this shit out.
See a return here from the end zone. And he will make it to the 20.
I just seen some crazy shit. That motherfucker literally hit the ball. Let the ball bounce over his head.
About set to begin this drive.
And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan.
He's got a man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
What's crazy is
possession of the ball as we welcome you back. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
all right, I'll touch this.
Back to throw.
So what's crazy? Almost. Oh my fucking gosh! Good job, man. All these penalties going versus me. That shit crazy. I done seen that. Boy.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They'll look to throw here. Looking middle, and that's complete.
Do that again.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
They didn't call my touchdown, but
They'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
yeah, blitz.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down.
I hear this still running back there.
Football, it's a sack.
I already called my damn touchdown back.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
I knew it would be a blitz. I didn't care to pick that shit up.
The
though.
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away.
So my TD bet and got rewarded with the TD.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Yeah, that shit ain't gonna happen
this
again.
This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the
what
film,
the fuck is
the
that?
game was really lost, but this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses.
You wanna know what's crazy?
Charles,
a bad game for me is still like,
to clean up before their next
probably the best game for you.
Yeah,
still threw 4 touchdowns. 536.
Visit it, and with frequency. Not
This
to be a
nigga here.
defensive player, but on the offensive
This
side of the
nigga
ball,
Givens.
those guys had a blast.
That bitch.
One team came away with a victory,
both of them niggas 6'6". I thought only one of them niggas 6'6". Both of them niggas 6'6".
It's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they
that shit crazy. Yeah, that's noted. That shit ain't gonna happen again. Versus, man, that nigga look for corner routes. Versus zones, deep route. Okay. Let me see this nigga team. And why the my niggas get hurt so fucking often? Them bitches here. And let me see. Receiver wise, 99, 94. Then DBs, 97, 62, 62, 96. God damn. But my team is stacked. That shit crazy. Bro, why you dick riding, bro? I guess your dumb ass don't realize that them niggas hurt. Both of them niggas got hurt. Look at that. Both of them niggas are hurt. One of them come back in a week. The other one out for damn 5 weeks. Goddamn injury so damn high, boy. I done seen. Hold on, let me see. Like, why the hell these niggas get hurt so fucking much, bruh? I just come in here and play the games. I don't even do no training. These niggas, bro, these niggas be getting hurting for like seasons, bruh. Nigga out for 7 weeks. Damn. Broncos. Hey, dumbass, you play me next week. Pipe down. If I put another 70 on your head. Shit, probably 80. Nigga, who the fuck cried about an injury? I said both of my 6'5" niggas are hurt, nigga. That ain't crying. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you retarded or something?